Right.
And then he was trying to convince her to come out or to invite him in so that they could talk. And
was he making any checks the whole time during the fight?
well, the problem is that they were all hiding out of field of view, so they couldn't see.
Very clever.
Yeah, she's learned. She's not helpless.
Yeah.
But now she is very grief stricken, and so she would have walked out to see her brother.
Yeah, fair enough.
And she's going to be very insistent that he be buried by his father in Barovia, village of Barovia.
Oh, yes.
In the village.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to convince her that we're at a church. It's only right and fitting that we bury him here.
Make a persuasion check.
With the bones, the sacred bones.
Oh my god, dude.
You know,
No.
No.
Has to be buried with our family.
I'm gonna
What
back
if you're
him
gonna be
up
like
on
that? Oh man.
Good grief.
Well, if you're gonna be like that, you can just travel there alone.
Good luck, bitch.
Well,
Can you hear me now?
We're super nice.
Yes,
to
we can
grieving.
hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
You're just gonna leave this poor, grieving, alone girl to deal with her dead brother's corpse by herself.
We gave her a perfectly logistically normal thing. She's deciding to bend over backwards to do something
Red
stupid. She
stuff
can go
up.
die. I'm no
Red
longer
stuff.
interested in Arena.
I will help you.
And I mean, just the biggest smile and the warmest hug you can get from somebody. Like she is.
Ren is so uncomfortable.
We look at you skeptically.
So since I
Ren
had
is regretting anything that would encourage this hug.
Ren's not a hugger.
Ren is not a hugger.
So I take
You'll
it
have to
since
remember
I've had
that.
computer problems, my character's still out here crushing sticks, right?
Yes, so far.
Also,
Deep in
since
thought. Deep in barbarian thought.
Saul highly disapproves of what Ren just suggested and sees that she's uncomfortable, he also hugs and joins in, and it's a big group hug now. And he squeezes you very tightly around the legs.
Terrible.
And-
So
Wait, are you hugging Ren or are you hugging?
I'm hugging Ren.
Oh, okay.
So I come in here to see all them hugging, and I'm all like, "Yay, group hug!"
Sweet.
No.
And
Ren is
meanwhile-
now the centerpiece of a group hug.
I climb up
Golan
onto
is-
Poldar's shoulders and just hug Ren's head. Just fucking squeeze.
Golan is
Oh,
just
son of a
staring
bitch.
on, kind of annoyed.
Where are you going? Are you still outside?
No, I moved inside by this point. I guess I could actually move inside.
Good, if you wanted to.
Yeah, he's just watching this group hug annoyed because he knows what it means. Not only are we gonna have to escort Arena, probably
not.
gonna get roped into escorting these kids too.
I'm not escorting Arena. I'm just
And-
tormenting Ren.
And about that time, an older-looking human male gentleman comes walking through the door, in these very interesting clothes. I mean, they look like the clothes of one that might be a ringmaster of a carnival or circus.
As I see this weird guy
and
approach,
he's
I'm just gonna
Walking
quickly
with a
heal myself.
cane. And as he takes in the scene before him, he's just kind of, my apologies, I appear to have interrupted something.
No,
I look back, but not letting go of the hug.
And he's just kind of slowly approaching you guys,
I jump off of
Sure.
Ren's head, I
surveying the scene.
make a little stance.
Ta-ding.
So I backflip off of Ren's head.
And he will, he'll introduce himself. You know, hello, my name is Rictavio. He looked directly at Irina, and I am sorry for your loss, dear. But time is short. When you are prepared, come seek me at the Blue Water Inn. I am the only guest right now. Erwin can surely direct you to my room. I believe it is important that we speak together.
He's speaking to all of us?
Yes, he's talking to all of you.
Okay.
Well, I did say I could use a drink.
Agreed. Let's drink on it.
And
Cool.
with that, he will... Sorry, go ahead, Golan.
I was gonna say, Golan's just wondering. We could just talk right now. Standing right.
Do you
here.
say that?
Yeah, say it.
Yeah. Yeah.
There are too many that could overhear. We must do it somewhere more private.
Like a bar?
Like a bar?
No,
Yeah,
his
like...
room. In his room.
Oh, I suppose.
Yeah. Okay.
Doomed. All will be explained.
Hello, I'm the only one who has a room there. Like, barkeeper will lead you to it.
Okay. That's fine.
Lead
I'm
on,
unhappy.
man. And I scamper up next to him. And I
So you guys gonna go ahead and just follow
take
him?
a look at him. Yeah,
All right.
I'm just right behind him, just sort of pacing his steps.
All right. You guys follow him out. And as you do, Father Lucian will definitely poke his head around. Don't forget about the bones.
The what now?
Yeah.
And sorry, what?
The what now?
God. But yeah, you guys
for you.
you follow this guy out, and you'll head over to the Water Inn. And if you guys follow him, he'll just lead you straight up to his room, which he has a key for, and he'll open it up and show you guys in. And as you go into the room, everyone make Dex. No, I'm just kidding.
On our way up,
I got
I
a
order
17.
a mug of wine.
A mug of wine. You can have that.
Yeah.
You want the good
So I
stuff
chuck
or
a
the
silver
ugly
at the-
stuff? And seeing you guys return, I mean, you look kind of battered and beaten up, and he'd definitely make a comment, though, of, I don't suppose you guys have found the wine shipment?
Not yet.
Well, let me know when you do.
We'll be the first to know.
Man, did I ever forget about that shit. I mean, wow.
What with
That was
being
the
killed a
furthest
couple of
thing.
times, I did too.
So, you guys move up the stairs over this kind of balcony area, and then at the end of the balcony, there's a door. He unlocks it. He takes you in, and you can see that this, small guest contains a bed that is heaped with wool's furs. And there's a footlocker and a tall wardrobe, and there's a writing desk in it with a matching chair. There's some oil lamps that are kind of resting atop the desk near a journal, which is bound in a red leather jacket. So there's kind of enough space for you guys all to kind of take a seat and Rictavio to talk to you guys.
Is Arena with us?
Did you leave her in the church? Because you saw how well that worked last time.
I'm still at the church.
I mean, I don't care
you
about
didn't-
Arena at all at this point. I just want to know if she's with us currently.
I mean, she doesn't want to leave y'all side. She has nobody left in this world.
All right,
Yeah.
fair enough. So I will hold back for now.
Okay. So Paul, you did not leave the church?
Nope, I'm still at the. No, I mean on the map. The page.
Oh yeah, I know. Nobody
Yeah,
has.
it's just Theater of the
Okay.
Mind right now. It's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Theater O' the Mind.
The Brain-nasium.
Yes. So you guys sit in, and Rictavio starts. He says, "First, I'm going to have to reveal something to you that must stay between us."
Oh, it's okay.
Let me
I've
guess.
already seen one.
They're vampires.
You haven't been in Barovia long, have you?
Well, no, but
How long have you guys been here?
3 days.
a couple days tops, maybe 3 days.
Oh, that would explain why you had no idea who Strahd von Zorovik was. or why you were foolish enough to try and face him.
He seems like a nice guy.
Oh, yes, as he looks over your many wounds, especially Golan, and he's like, yeah.
Hey, he didn't hurt me.
I don't want to talk about it.
I was
Nice.
gonna just chat with the guy. You
I
guys are
don't
the
want
ones
to
who kept
talk
swinging at
about
him.
it either.
And as he's looking at your wounds, Paldara, he's like, were you bitten by a werewolf?
Oh fuck.
No.
He's like looking very intently. Lying will not do anyone any good.
Fuck, I forgot all of that.
Can't I do a deception check?
Yeah, you can.
It's gonna be a high DC with the fang marks in your neck.
I was gonna say, I feel like it should be disadvantage given who this guy and then what you're trying to do.
No, this was a dog bite.
A 12. Let's see, what's his perception?
I just auto fail.
14.
Fine, I was bitten by a werewolf. It was blue and shiny.
Oh my god, blue and shiny, there's no cure for that one. No, he'll tell you. Might be able to help you, but I don't have what I need here.
And I sort of look to Golan and I go, "You got bit too, didn't you?"
I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah.
I don't
So we got
either.
2 of these cases.
So just to kind of give you guys some background, and I'm just reading this really quick, it sounds like when a character contracts lycanthropy through a bite, no symptoms appear until the first night of the next full moon. And on that night, the afflicted
No.
character involuntarily assumes animal form and forgets their own identity, temporarily becoming an NPC.
That sounds right.
And you remain in animal form, assuming the appropriate alignment until the next dawn.
Ooh.
The character's actions during this first episode are dictated by the alignment of its animal form, and the character remembers nothing about the episode, unless he succeeds a DC 15 wisdom check. In which case, he becomes aware of his lycanthropy condition, and thereafter, the character is subject to involuntary transformations under the full moon and whenever damaged in combat.
Whenever damaged in combat.
Yeah, you feel an
What?
This is
overwhelming...
Hulk rage.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you feel an overwhelming rage building up and must succeed on a control shape check to resist changing into animal form. Any player character not yet aware of your lycanthropy condition becomes an NPC during the involuntary change.
Yeah.
So that
So,
just
yeah.
sounds like improved rage.
No. Did you start hitting us too?
Yeah, that's good, like murder everybody.
Plus,
so all that, now that you
I
know
don't
what
know if
like
rage would carry
kind
over.
of entails, Rictavio can tell you, he's like, look, I got stuff, I can fix that, I can help you out, but I don't have it here. I have a kind of secret tower that I have some more things kept at that I could take you to, or...
It's not in Barovia, is it?
That's exactly what I was thinking.
It is...
No.
It is a place I set up in Barovia. I came here in search of something, but I don't
What were
seem
you looking
to be able
for?
to leave.
So when is the next full moon?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
It is... Hold on, I'll tell you.
Mm.
Might not like the answer.
Dun, 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 tonight.
Well, it wouldn't be very impactful if it was 3 weeks away. 3 days away?
Let's see, 3's. We'll do that. So
Oh man, that's not enough time to even travel.
it's 13 days.
13 days, okay.
13 days approximately. Where's my notes?
Oh, by the way, here. Let me just see if this works.
Doesn't work.
Nice. So that D37 minus 1 is a perfect roulette table outcome.
Really?
Yeah, because then you still have the 0 instead of just a D6. So in my campaign, I'm gonna have like a gambling hall, so you can actually play roulette and shit like that.
So, about how long would it take to get to said tower?
Seems like several days, right? To travel to Barovia.
Where is his tower? It is
14 days away, right?
Oh, that's for Yeah, exactly. It's exactly 14 days. It's so weird. For sure that.
I feel like it only took us a few days to get out here, but I don't know how many.
Oh, I gotta find the right map. Oops.
Oh, for the scale?
Yeah. Well, I gotta find one that's labeled properly too. So.
Right.
I was in Barovia for a year, one night.
For a
Okay.
year, one night.
Yep.
Really?
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, that tower. God. That's not too bad. It's like a day and a half.
Okay, yeah, that's what I think I remembered, was because we only had to sleep in the barn.
Windmill.
That thing. The
But
thing
what's to the
where we almost
west?
died.
He would tell you it's to the west. It is not. East, where you guys came from.
Oh. Oh, so he meant Barovia the region.
Yes. Yeah, it's
See,
not
that-
in the
that does get
village of
confusing.
Barovia. Yeah, sorry. Not that.
Wrong.
Not there.
Because I'm sure that's what Golan meant as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, was it really? Oh.
Yeah, because he was like, "Oh, look, a convenient way for us to go back to the village and transport Arena."
Oh, I didn't.
Fine, we'll go back to fucking Barovia.
But no, okay, yeah.
No,
if
that would be
it's-
funny to railroad you guys that way.
Yeah, exactly.
No, you're going to Barovia. Get over it.
But okay,
Too
yeah.
late. So
Day and a half, that's doable.
so the first. Okay, so he's gonna level with you guys because he's like, I've been at this for a little bit longer than I would like, and I've been hunting Strahd for years.
Are you a prisoner of this land too?
I am now, but I wasn't always. I came here a few months ago posing as a ringleader or ringmaster for the circus. You may have seen my wagon out in the corral area.
Nope.
No, we didn't touch it.
I just volunteer that no.
It's odd. I've been trying to gather as much information as possible on a group called the Keeper of the Feathers, and I found out that most of the family here, Erwin and his wife, the innkeepers, are part of that group. They are a society of were-ravens that try and help any adventurers and oppose Strahd as best they can. That is why I thought this would be the safest place for us to talk, since it's controlled by them.
Ravens are
Where
lucky.
ravens?
Were-ravens.
Why couldn't I have been bit by one of them?
I'm reasonably sure he's not bullshitting, but I just want to give this a shot.
I mean, seems sincere enough to you.
Yeah, fair enough.
Right, you take damage and turn into a raven with the raven's health points.
Well, you'd be able to fly. That'd be pretty cool.
No, that's true.
But he'll tell you, he's like, I've seen many adventurers come through this land playing Strahd's game. Let me guess, you've already been to see Madame Eva?
We have.
And you're
Oh,
looking
yeah.
at this guy, and he's like an older human, in his like late years.
Saul has kind of like a little light bulb show up over his head, and he goes like, "Oh, that's why we're not supposed to hurt ravens."
Well, that is one, but Barovians do have a superstition about souls being housed in ravens, and it's bad luck to harm them.
I bet I know why they have that superstition. It's because they have wargs.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Perhaps. I lost my train of thought. That damn interrupting kobold.
Sorry. But that's what the kobold does. He just interjects, and then everybody's like, "Oh, what were we talking about?"
So, you said you have seen Madame Eva.
Yes.
We have
Yes.
What did she tell you?
all kinds of crazy shit.
Can anyone else in the party want to talk? Anybody else?
Rin will talk the first time. Not for
Heart
the
you
first time,
real.
just every time. My character sheet's just giving me issues. Give me a second.
It's funny. I actually have notes on Strahd, and
I have them right
I
here.
think they're from this campaign. But if so, we did learn who Tatiana was.
I think that may have been from Death House.
So I will delete that. Okay.
Yeah.
Gone.
I'm trying to remember what they said.
She, among other things, she gave us a fortune reading.
Yes. So
Which I
she did
apparently
give you
do have notes
fortunes.
for.
Well,
Yes.
She would have told you where some items were.
A holy symbol and a sword of vengeance.
What did she say about the holy symbol?
It's the Avenger, the One of Swords. It's
It
in the dragon
Lies
house.
in a dragon's house.
A dragon's
And
house.
one clean, now corrupted.
A dragon's house.
A house guarded by dragons.
I've heard rumors of an abandoned house just to the southwest of here called Argenvostholt, I
You
believe
just
was
called
its name.
Arg.
Argenvostholt was rumored to be the house of an actual dragon. Last I heard, though, it was abandoned and haunted. But that is most likely what she means.
The kobold gets very excited. Dragon!
What else did
Where?
she say? You said she mentioned the sword.
The One of Swords was the holy symbol.
Oh, I thought you said a sun sword.
No,
There-
I didn't.
A
She did
weapon
mention
of
sword, though.
vengeance, a sword of sunlight.
Oh, that
the
is it.
Sword of
Okay.
sunlight. What did she tell you about that?
The guild member, the 5 of coins, a dark room full of bottles. It is the tomb of
The
guild member.
Guild member.
Wow. That's unfortunate. That's gonna lie in a crypt within the castle.
So mark that one off your list.
A guild member that... You'll need to look for a crypt of a man named Artank Swilovich. And there should have been a third item that she mentioned to you.
It was. We have the enemy, the creature of darkness, and we also have our ally, the wizard with the broken mind but strong spells. Broken one.
Well, she's most likely talking about the mad mage across the lake. He wanders the
Probably.
Slavic woods in the mountain area there.
Rin nods. She figured as much when the guards asked them if they were with the mad guy across the lake.
What can you tell us about this madman?
I've never met him myself, but the rumors around Barovia have been that he came here much like you adventurers did once upon a time, and he rallied the people and other warriors to his cause and stormed the castle. Everyone was slain except him. He was driven insane and has wandered ever since. Some say it is Strahd's punishment for his insolence.
I bet he'd be fun to talk to.
I believe there are boats that hang around on the shore. At least there were last time I was there. Not many people fish on the lake anymore due to the wolves and the danger it presents.
And the kobold
Strahd
just goes,
seems to
"There are
know.
water wolves?"
It would probably be safer to travel across the lake than around them and fight the wolves. He's looking
This-
right at you.
And I
This
sip
guy-
my wine.
This guy seems to know a lot about Madame Eva's cards, so Rin is also going to ask if he knows anything about rotten wolf's heads.
The only rotten wolf heads I've seen are the ones that they post up here in the Blue Water Inn, but those are actually pretty well preserved. That the Wolf Hunter brothers bring in, and I know they had a festival last week where they paraded them around on spikes.
Now, there was one other card that she mentioned.
Undone. Also
was-
dictator.
I see.
Right, it was the card Donjon, and it said he lurks in a hall of bones.
In the
Deep
dark
with
pits
it
of
in,
the
like-
castle.
Yeah, yeah.
It was Dungeon?
Yep.
Donjon, I think.
Don John.
Donjon.
It's like the Donjon, right?
If I remember right, there is actually a room in the castle called the Hall of Bones.
Sounds good.
The two
So
of
she
these are in
told
the
you
castle.
about the holy symbol and a weapon. She didn't tell you about the tome?
No, the only other thing she told us about was the throne fit for a king.
What tome?
That was the dictator.
Stares at a candle.
Alright then. You go on staring.
Oh, yeah. You guys have a handout in there that's titled Fortune Reading.
Well, I was looking through our handouts. I don't see it. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is.
At the
Yeah, yeah.
very top.
Very top.
Derp alert.
Yeah.
So that's a bit easier, isn't it?
Oh, somebody did read that. A throne fit for a king.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been looking at the handout.
Well, that is also very unfortunate.
Yeah, the Donjon.
God, the only place they could be talking about is probably the one that lies in Castle Ravenloft's audience hall.
Of course.
Defeating Strahd is going to be very difficult. Those items would be extremely helpful if you could get your hands on them. And as he's talking to you, you see him like kind of messing with his hair, but his hand's not directly on his hair. But he looks like he's messing with something, and eventually he removes his hand, and he's holding a hat, like a little beret, in his head, and his form changes completely.
Right.
And he now reveals himself to be not a human at all, but actually an elf.
Hello, Pointy.
Sorry for all the secrecy, but Strahd has been looking for me for quite some time, and it's that's funny, Jeff.
Just don't start crying to yourself in an alleyway.
Yeah, please, God, no.
Well, if he turns into an elf, Ren is gonna ask him, because she hasn't seen a lot of elves, if he knows another elf called Askel.
Called Askel?
Yeah.
Name does not ring a bell.
Hmm.
And this is Rectavio we're talking to.
Yeah, Rictavio, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him if he knows anything about this Isak guy.
From what little I have experienced from him, he has quite a short temper. He will do whatever the Baron asks, and he has an arm that can conjure fire.
He'll do whatever the Baron asks.
The
The
Burgomaster.
Oh, good.
Yeah. His name is
'Cause that
Baron.
would have really sucked.
The Baron. No. He has a full name, but who bothers to remember names?
Oh yeah, I don't care about his name.
Rin is also.
Baron Vargas Valakovich.
That's the guy who runs the town?
Yep.
Oh, shit. So he's
Yeah,
also
we'll
a
stick
baron.
with the Burgermeister.
Yeah. Isaac rules on intimidation and fear. He's got most people under his control thanks to that malformed arm of his.
And what of the mayor, or the baron in this case? Is he a trustworthy man? Is he in fact trying to keep the city alive, would you think?
I think he believes in what he spouts, that the only way to release this town from Strahd's curse is to be happy and find enough hope, and then it will release. He always goes around spilling his mantra of all will be well and trying to hold festivals almost weekly to keep spirits high. I think he believes it. He must believe it enough. He's been arresting people for what he calls malicious unhappiness and locking them up in the stocks in the square.
I'm sure that makes him very happy.
Doesn't make the people in the stocks happy, but
Everybody
everyone else forces their happy.
But
I think there's another one in 3 days' time from now.
if I were to try to find Isaac, or in fact our lovely Burgermeister in town, could I?
Rin wants to.
Oh, sorry.
Wants to know if any of these locations, like the Dragon House, would take us the way would take us back through the village of Barovia.
Jesus.
No, the Argynvostal, Argyn, we'll call it Argyn. That's going to be to the southwest of here, so it's going to take you away from Barovia.
Yeah, thanks for the
Village.
updates. That really helps, by the way. That's awesome. And the house is in town, right?
The
The house near here?
which one?
Because I think like one of the things is a day and a half. It's not the house named.
Oh, you're talking about his tower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, his
right.
tower is going to be to the west of here, and it's kind of more north. It's a little bit more north of the town currently.
Sure.
Here.
Do we have any idea where this house is, though, since he seemed to think he knew the previous owner?
You guys see this map?
Yep.
Yeah, it's just resing in, so it's all blurry.
All right, so you guys are currently
Yeah.
her, right?
Uh,
And this is the tower. And this is Argynvostal Ditch. Whatever.
okay. And then,
Barovia would be over here.
Rectavio
Village of
thinks
Barovia.
that Rectavio thinks that Argon Vostok is there. Just okay.
Yeah.
Down her.
Yeah.
Noted.
Yep. Yes.
All right. So yeah, I mean, I would ask him. Does he think I would be able to seek an audience with the Burgermeister?
Well, given the valiant effort you put on in defending his town today, I'm sure he would be happy to receive you and show you off to the town that all indeed will be well. And he's saying that very sarcastically. I'm sure you could get an audience with him.
Where would one do that? I'm new in town.
He could tell you where the mansion is.
And yeah, hopefully Ishak will be there. And so I speak to my companions. I go, yeah, we should probably get those bones before we do anything else. Just, what?
Oh, God, I see them.
The wonderful Burgermaster of Oz?
Yep.
Would we,
So has anybody else got any questions or burning concerns on their minds they want to interject here? Got your front man doing all the work.
I know, right?
I'm
mean,
just
he's
having a
well,
lovely conversation with my wolf.
Trying to console yourself from your super usefulness during that last fight.
Rin's
Felt
already
so
like
bad for the
asked
barbarian.
everything that matters to her, so she's done.
Okay.
She's used up her speaking points.
Golden, how you feeling over there?
Hurt? Still?
That's all right. I'll let us through
And
Is your pride wounded at all?
slightly.
you know, yes,
Just a
yes, a little.
Just a little.
And also trying to make sense of the quagmire of shitty options we have in front of us.
There is a lot of stuff to do.
It's not awesome, but we should start with stuff in town. You know, certainly if we're going to be able to protect this ridiculous little town, if it's one of the only 3 centers of civilization in Barovia, we should probably help it not fall into ruin.
It'd suck if we were went back to, hand in some of our quests and the whole place is just, devastated,
I could see that.
lying in waste.
Yeah. I think Kyle's up for that.
For destroying the town?
To destroy a town while we're away, and then we come.
Oh, I've already written that out.
Anyway.
Yeah, that's definitely an alternative.
Yeah, of course. Is everybody cool with going to try to find boons?
I don't care.
Yes.
You don't care?
Yep.
You just drown your sorrows in wine. We can leave you at the bar if you want.
No, I'm talking to my wolf.
Just prop her up anywhere.
Yeah. Give her a corner table, and I flip a silver at the bartender and just give her something to drink.
No, I'm just going to go with y'all.
Alright.
Keep the change. And he just keeps it.
He's like looking at that going, change?
Keep the
Change?
coin. No, he didn't end up giving us any wine. Actually, here, give me that wine, and I just carry it with me. Having
Can you
already
take the
drained.
cups out of the establishment?
Do I have any containers?
I don't know.
Damn
dude.
it. How much
Just
for this mug?
dump out a health potion.
1 electrum piece.
Slap down 5 silver angrily.
Is that the equivalent?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's half a gold.
Could have just waited for you to finish it.
No, I'm carrying a brand new full one, so I'm leaving with my new cup of ale or wine. Let's
All right.
go do the thing that we're doing.
I hope nobody attacks us.
We'll be fine.
This'll
Actually,
be
that's a really good point. We are bang.
Could
the
go
fuck
wrong.
So we're going to the mansion
I have 8 hit points. That's what could go
before
wrong.
anyone has time to rest. Excellent.
Yeah.
Moving on. And at this
Well,
point, it is a little bit later on in the day, because you guys arrived about midday. You had a little chatty chat, went and talked to the priest, and then you went over to the coffin maker and had a very pleasant discussion with him. And then you had a little fight, and then you had to talk with the guards, and
Had
Been a
another
busy
little
day.
fight.
another fight where you guys almost won.
We came close.
we
Faked
could
out our
totally won.
barbarian
What are you
with
talking
one
about?
hit.
All we
Oh
would
my
have had
God,
to do is
that
keep
was
hitting him,
great.
and we
That
would.
crit.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, if
So what you guys gonna do?
I mean, if it's like dusk, I would head out of the establishment, realize it's dark, and then just head right back inside.
Come right back in.
Yeah, just fuck that. I'm drinking, and I'm keeping this mug.
You paid for it.
Yep. So once
Alright.
it's drained, I put it in my bag.
And they can give you guys rooms for the night. They won't be in the hotel proper. They're in like a separate space. You have to go outside and take a staircase up the outside of the building,
Fair enough.
and then into some guest rooms. And they can give you that for 1 electrum piece a night.
They really charge electrum. Okay, wow, weird.
I
Yeah,
have
that's what
1
the book says.
electrum piece.
Yeah, or they
Yeah,
could do
really.
5 silver. Or
Yeah, or like
Hmm.
you know,
1.
Anybody got 5 silver? I'm out of silver. I'll just give you a gold.
And you can give him a gold, and he'll give you
5
5
silver.
Oh yeah, I
for
can just get
gold?
change, of course.
Yeah.
Cool. So I go up to my bed and I nuzzle my way into a giant human-sized bed, and I'm very comfortable.
All right. So everybody going to bed, or anybody else doing something else?
I'm going to bed.
Absolutely
Okay.
sleep time.
All right.
I
Uh-oh.
Rin is not. No. Rin has plans.
Oh, shit.
Rin does have plans. Okay. Can I short rest?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna short rest.
So you at least an hour.
Yeah, that's all right.
So you're just gonna hang out in the bar for an hour, or
No,
sit
I'll
in your
hang out in
for
my
an hour?
room.
Okay.
In your room?
And then after my hour of short rest, I'm going to turn into a cat. And I'm gonna go see what I can see. I'm going to. I guess the gates. Would the gates be open like at this time? I mean, it's only been an hour since we got to the inn.
So at this point, it's dark,
Huh.
and they are locked. So if you walked out to them, the gates will be locked, like closed and locked with chains, big padlock.
Okay, are they like solid wood? And how high are they? Like,
They're
can I
not solid
climb?
wood; they're iron.
They're iron.
They're about 12
Oh.
foot tall.
Yeah, that's high.
Good luck, kitty.
Can I see the wood
But you can
or the wolf
look through
head?
them, like they're like barred.
Yeah.
Oh.
Can I see? Because you said there were like wolf heads outside.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can I see them?
Yeah.
Also,
I-
this is
Yeah,
like a
that's the
gate
key.
made
Yeah.
of bars?
Yeah, it's like a big iron gate, and there are definitely bars. Maybe not like straight up and down the whole thing, but there are, because the guards carry big halberds that they can poke through the gate
Nice.
to stab
Can
it through.
I squeeze
That's
through
what I
it?
was thinking.
Yeah,
She's-
yeah, that's
she's
what I was
smart.
trying to tell you.
Nice.
Oh, okay. Well
Yeah.
then, yeah, I'm gonna squeeze through that.
All right.
I'm a
Let's see,
cat.
How many wolves show up?
Rude. I'm like right outside the gate. I would
Yeah.
just go back. The wolves show up.
Okay.
Really?
17
Oh, that's
wolves.
all. Never mind.
Yeah, it's not me. Yeah, I mean, you go outside and you can see, just kind of a little ways away from the eastern gate, they kind of line the road on both sides. Just of all these wolves.
Right. Okay. Can I investigate them?
Sure.
Poke it with your kitty cat paws.
Yeah. Investigation. I think I'm still in, so I still get it.
Is someone
So
unzipping
I
their
have
microphone?
no extra. So just roll investigation, I guess.
Ooh, look at
Man. Yeah, so I mean, these wolf heads are, for what you could tell, they look like they were cut off of the wolves and then spikes impaled on them. Been there for 3 or 4 days. They are dead, rotting wolf heads.
Oh, they're
Fucking
they're
waste
rotting.
of a roll.
Yeah, they're definitely like, decaying, and they're not preserved in any manner whatsoever.
All right.
Oh yeah, we already did that check.
I'm going to, I guess, look around as a cat, and there's definitely like nobody outside the city right now.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I mean,
then I'm gonna go.
it's being night, like you would definitely hear like the sounds of the night, and
I
wolf
feel like I would
howls off in the
smell
distance.
Like I have advantage.
Yeah.
On smell perception.
Smelling stuff, though. What are you?
Yeah, and there's
and I'll
nothing in your
just
immediate
have a
area.
high perception in general.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go back in, and
Okay.
I'm gonna waste. How much time do you think it would take? It would have taken for me to do all that.
I mean, walk all the way out there as a cat, come back in. I mean, 20 minutes at the most.
You're fine.
20 minutes. Okay, then I'm gonna waste nearly another 3 hours just wandering around.
What? You're not gonna get your long rest?
Dude, I'm an elf.
Tran.
Oh, is that a thing where you don't need to sleep as much?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can transfer 4 hours instead of sleeping for 8.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
I'm just gonna wander around and I guess just be curious, like a cat, you know.
Okay.
I'm conspicuous.
You know what
So
they say about curiosity?
Great
Cat
tabby,
stuff.
so I'm nothing special.
so as you wander around, you kind of get a sense of the city. I mean, there's about half a dozen or so guards that are kind of moving around the wall, the little palisade of the town at any given time. There's two at each gate that kind of hang out. There's not a ton of movement at night. If you made your way out by the church, there's definitely a flock of people that are kind of huddled in there during the night. And if you wander any closer or anything, you would hear that people are being consoled in there, and Father Lucian is trying to keep people from being too scared and such. As you pass the little corral, you would see Rictavio going out and climbing on top of the wagon and dropping something into a little hatch in the wagon, and then closing it again. I mean, other than that, it's just kind of guards patrolling the area. You wouldn't, because that happens way. You wouldn't see that. As you're wandering around, though, you do see. So Brictavia would have been able to tell you where the Burgomaster's mansion is.
Right.
And if you go and poke around there, I mean, nothing seems weird or out of place. But from the highest window in the building, you do notice kind of these purple flashes every once in a while.
Okay.
Going on. So that's a little odd.
It is.
And really, really late, you see this one drunken guy kind of meandering through the streets carrying what looks to be fishing gear, kind of just making his way through the streets very ineffectively.
Does he look like he's heading towards the lake?
No, he looks like he's coming back from it. So he's heading into town.
That's interesting. It's the wrong time to be fishing.
Not necessarily.
Eh.
I've known some fishermen.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've spent a lot of my childhood in a fishing village, and it's usually, they're like bakers. So, like, sorry, this is me speaking out of character.
Okay. 'Cause I've done some
Rin
fishing.
wouldn't really know that.
But
Still
yeah.
think it's weird, because, like, why would this, it's a lake, it's not that big, why would it take so long to get back? Why would you be finishing later than everyone else? Maybe fishing's bad? I don't know. But
Yeah.
nobody's fishing because the wolves. So,
Yeah. What's going
Interesting.
on? Questions.
Mhm.
Things.
Yeah.
So
People.
yeah, I mean, you spend a good 3 hours walking around, and that's kind of what you gather about the town. I mean, people are locked up in stockades all night long. That's a
Yeah.
bummer. Every once in a while, especially earlier in the evening, people may have walked by and kind of ridiculed them or thrown something at them. But there's always guards next to them.
I'm assuming by now I know this place like the back of my hand.
You definitely know it a lot better than you did 3 hours ago.
I've like the Outlanders feature, and I spent 3 hours wandering.
Yeah. So you got the lay of the
Alright.
land.
Mm-hmm. Okay, then I guess I'll head back to my room once that time's up and go into a trance.
All right. Everybody can take their long rest now, and I think that puts everyone. Oh, I'll go ahead and actually we'll do this since you guys had combat.
Oh yeah. I don't think we had like 7,000 piece worth of combat.
No, it probably won't get you another level, but
It'll make the barbarian feel better.
God, what is somebody tearing into like?
Oh, I'm so excited for flying shapes. So excited for wings.
What?
Well, I can't
Oh,
fly
flying
yet.
shapes. Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Wow, really? That's
I've recently gained water shapes though, so I could totally chill in that lake.
You could like swim around.
everyone picks up 425 experience points.
Cool. So it's 78.25. Also, the moment I can get Poldara away from Arena under the silver longsword, just so Arena doesn't see me giving her brother's sword, but just like next time, swinging it with this.
Can't believe you're not going to present that to Irina.
Fuck Irina.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about her.
You said you're giving me the silver sword?
Yes. So that anytime you are, you could even just like, it's a D8, so you could just swing it with your axes and it'll be fine. But it's a nice, silvered weapon.
So just so you're clear, he's giving you Irina's dead brother's sword.
Yeah. Careful who you take it out around, but.
Or think about what Poldara would do with that.
Where did you get this sword?
Places. I know things.
It looks oddly familiar.
Nope.
No, it doesn't.
You gonna make a deception check on that?
That's exactly what I was gonna do. Yes.
Damn.
Can I make an insight check?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, for the
Because I'm
shits
good
giggles.
at
Yeah,
those.
totally. If you get a 22, we will all die.
You will learn that Saul is a motherfucking liar.
I can't
But
get
I
a
think,
22.
You can't.
I,
If you get a
No, it's
21, can you get a 21?
nope, at most I can get 20, so it doesn't matter.
Instant. You do not know.
How about intimidation?
You wouldn't have a reason to do it.
Tell me where you got this!
See, she could.
But I deceived her.
Yeah, you deceived her as it's not familiar, but she still wants to know where you got it from.
All right, keep your voice down. It's it's Ismark's. He wasn't fucking using that thing.
Okay then. So I take it from him and put it with my other weapons.
Good girl. Right.
We're all
I will
still
scratch that off.
we're all still in our rooms, right?
I guess, yeah. So,
I guess so, yeah.
taking a long rest is actually a good stopping point.
Yeah, for sure.
Aw.
Epic
Well, hold
session.
on. I'm going to take my Wolfie for a walk and go give the sword to Arena.
Ah, you bastard. I mean, do that if you want, but you're still going to be helpless next fight. I'm just saying. Looking out for you.
I mean, and if you do, you know what? If you do that, you can have an extra 100 experience points for taking that sword to her.
And then that 100 will probably disappear the second we next go, like, well, we're all supposed to be at this experience. Because we'll have forgotten that.
Not if you put it down on your character sheet.
I just
I
did.
suppose.
But if you do that though, Irina is like very appreciative, and she definitely gets emotional again, and she thanks you.
I give her a hug.
Yeah, I mean, she definitely is, kind
Softy.
of wanting to connect with somebody. I mean, she just lost her brother. She's lost, her father recently, and the conversation would kind of turn pretty quick to, Strahd's gonna pay. She's got nothing left now except you guys, and she wants Strahd to pay for what she's done to her family. He's done to her family.
I know how you
And she
feel.
also-
I'm going to help you get that revenge.
Thank you.
She also, does she also want like She hasn't mentioned like bringing her brother back to Barovia at all. Instead of physically crossing her fingers. Need help in this argument.
I think she knows she's alone on that one.
Yeah, it's one of those things where if she wants to and she'll push for it, but if you guys say, all right, well, you're gonna have to do that yourself, she realizes she's not dumb.
Mm.
She knows that number one, she has no way to transport him. And she probably just resigned the fact that we'll bury him here for now, and then once we deal with Strahd, we'll come back for his body.
Yeah.
Can I try
Rin?
to comfort her by saying we gotta go deal with Strahd and then we can do that?
Yeah. Absolutely, and she would buy into that. Oh man, wow. 19.
Jeez.
It wasn't another crit fail.
Yeah, and she's like, you convince her that will work just fine.
You should convince her to give you that sword. Because you will need it.
Well, if
Alright.
anyone's got money, you can get weapons silvered.
That's true. That is very true.
Yes, it is.
I mean, there's got to be a blacksmith in town.
Oh, that's not true.
Gotta be.
That's
I
not
don't,
true.
I don't know. I'm sure there is.
How much would it cost to get a weapon silvered?
I think it's 50.
50 or 15? Or
I remember.
I've
some
got
dumb-
9.
Not a huge.
Gold you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
There is definitely a value. Some. It might just be the weapons.
Oh,
Well, you know who has enough money? The kobold. I saw him take it.
Mm-hmm.
If you're giving away weapons, you're not getting any of my money.
single weapon is 100 gold pieces.
Oh, wow.
Ouch.
Okay. And then it's like the same amount for 30 bolts or something, right? It's that kind of thing.
Wait, what?
Like you can take the same amount of money for like a certain amount of. It's not just like one, but I forget the number.
Oh, ammunition?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's you can do 10 pieces of ammunition
10. Wow.
for 100.
God damn.
You know, I
Yeah.
have less gold than what I started with.
That's often how it goes with money.
It's called life.
It's called the kobold keeps taking all the gold.
That's very true. Well, you know what's kind of true is I'm holding on to money for you.
Nice.
Oh. So,
But it's not that much. It's not enough. Definitely not.
so you go visit Irina. You guys get a long rest. You get up in the morning. Do you guys like go down for breakfast or like to get something to eat at least or
Yeah.
what?
For
Yes.
sure.
Okay, so you guys head down, and as you do, Erwin's wife would come up and kind of greet you guys and ask you what you want, and she can certainly serve you, and the meal will be included with the room.
All right.
So she will give you food and drink for the morning. And then at that point, she'll go, oh, also, someone left this for you early this morning. And she will hand you kind of this letter that is sealed with a wax symbol
And I snatched it out of her hands.
on the front. Of course you do.
Of course,
Of course
you
you
do. So I eagerly tear it open.
All right.
And I read it out loud in my squeaky voice to everyone.
There you go. That's what you get.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, it is
Wow. He sent us a letter.
That I alone can release you from it. I bid you
Good
dine
God.
at my castle so we may meet civilized surroundings, your privilege here would be something one.
Well, I definitely believe
Ah,
that it will
Your
be
passage here would
safe.
be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your
Yikes.
host, Strahd von
Zarovitz.
something.
Zarovich.
Oh, that's
That
a
thing.
Z?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
like a Q, almost.
hmm.
Hey, look, we've been invited to dinner.
Yeah. By a vampire.
That
Well-
could not go wrong, right?
I, for one, think we should
Definitely.
agree or accept this invitation. It's very gracious. He seems quite
Oh.
charming.
I kind of thump the back of the paper and walk over to the bar.
Also, like, out of character, Rictavia's name makes me think of, like, Ricky Tikki Tavi.
I don't know what that is.
Um,
Alright.
so I wouldn't mind if you guys kind of had a quick discussion as to what you might want to do next,
Yeah.
just so that I
Alright.
can make sure that I'm
Yes,
because
you can
there are a
actually-
lot of ways you can go. So it's like,
Yeah.
what do you guys think you're gonna want to do?
Let's see, we have that Dragon House, we have the cure for werewolves, and we have the mage across the
right.
lake.
We also have the Wizards of Wine.
Yes.
And the wine dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
the
now the invitation.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, definitely invitation is being tabled.
What
I'm
happened
not
to
going
go
there
see the
right away. We
man?
just fought him. Are you kidding? It was bad.
But he's just inviting you to dinner.
Yeah, what?
Uh-huh. And
We'll
he's a
put that
vampire.
at the very bottom of the list.
He will
Yeah,
have us
exactly.
for dinner. There's no problem.
Yeah, he's going to have us for dinner, and I point at my neck.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, so I think werewolf should be priority.
Werewolf cure. Yeah.
I definitely agree. And then
And for that, we have to go to the Lake Baratok place, right? That's what that is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So we should probably do that and then just head south, because there's a road straight from it. Head south, southeast to the Dragon Police. And those are two
Alright.
solid objectives right there. That'll fill a section.
I make a
Yeah.
werewolf howl tastelessly. Arr!
Yes, we have werewolves, and then south to Dragon House.
Yep. That's
Okay,
a solid plan.
and then we also have mage. After that, we'll have like the mage and the wine people. Where are the wine people again?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, like, that's the one thing I'm not quite sure where it is on the map. Because there would have to be vineyards. Okay, it's all the way over there. Okay. So, yeah, that's manageable. We might even do that before the Dragon Place, because then we head there, and then we do the Dragon Place on.
And then we come back, we deal with everyone in town, and then we go get the mage? Like, because it's just across the lake from the
Well,
town?
there is the mage just across the lake. He is kind of closer than everything else.
Yeah, but we
he
want
is
to
one of the-
werewolves, man.
But you do have 13 days.
It's 13 days. Maybe
And
we
having
should
a
do-
werewolf on your group would be kind of cool.
No.
Yeah,
I feel
I
like
agree.
we can't trust you on this.
I'd rather have were ravens.
Mhm.
Worst
So,
they can do is peck
what are
at
we
you.
doing first? I say
mean-
either mage or werewolf. Pick one.
Yeah, exactly. Major werewolf, essentially.
Mage.
The mage is very nearby. I would definitely not mind doing the mage and then the vineyards and then the dragon place. That's a whole laundry list.
So
Yeah,
what?
okay.
There, I think there's one thing we're dropping the ball on here.
Hmm?
What is it?
The bones.
What?
The
The
bones.
bones. Oh, let's
Oh,
do
the
the bones.
bones.
They're
Oh,
in
bugger.
town.
I even mentioned the bones.
I know. I heard you, Dustin, and I was like, they didn't hear him.
Nope.
Nope.
They
Okay.
didn't hear him. So
How
I wanted
about
to be able to get you
bones
in there.
First.
So Saul gets
Bones
re-excited at the
first.
idea. Right, the bones. We have to go see the man.
Oh, the
Let's head to the
bones.
Baron's town house.
Okay, so bones first, mage second,
Yep.
werewolf third.
Yeah. And then the vineyard and then the dragon house. We'll have a whole.
All right.
In fact,
So
I'll even
bones,
take
mage, werewolf, dragon house. But dinner's first, right?
No.
You guys are
No.
gonna go to dinner first, right now.
The kobold agrees.
So you're gonna do the wine is
He
last,
seems nice.
if you do the wine at all.
Oh, we're gonna do the wine. Yeah, it's on the way. After the mage, we do the what's that place called? Baratok. Lake Baratok.
So
Yeah.
it's bones, mage, werewolf,
Yeah.
dragon house, then wine.
Well, wine then dragon house leaves us with.
Want to do wine, then dragon house. Okay, so bones, mage, werewolf, wine, dragon house.
That's what I got.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
What about dinner?
Maybe a distant 6.
You know, I think I need to wait on that like 20 years.
It's not nice to keep a host waiting.
He's a
Great.
vampire. He's got nothing but time.
We
Yeah,
on-
Golan's response to that is he grabs the letter in one hand and radiant energy shoots out of his eyes and in his palm and just burns the letter up.
I don't know if radiant stuff can burn paper.
I mean, it describes it as burning.
I can just go like, if it doesn't work, I'll just be like, here. I'll roll my eyes like, here, give it to me. I'll take the letter and I'll freaking
Contested
cantrip
strength
produce
checks. I'm holding onto the
flame.
letter.
Wait a minute. Why are we burning that? We might need
Because-
it later.
Fuck Strahd.
We gotta go kill him. Why not present that for a safe passage? That way nobody messes with us.
Come on. For some reason,
Whoever's
don't
gonna
think
take it.
wolves are gonna walk up to us and be like, "Where's your permission slip? You may not go to the washroom."
They might do. You don't know wolves.
All right.
Permission.
That gives me definitely.
Yeah,
Good
that gives you some leeway.
Yeah, because that's the thing, dude. Velaki, there's so much shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And then, but after that, it's like, okay, everything's a nice little chapter like a normal book.
Cool. And it's all sectional.
Yeah, so this makes a little more sense.
So many seconds.
Cool. Well, I had a good time.
So did I.
That was a good goddamn session.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked her way out of the trouble.
Out of the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
Now that could have gone one of two ways. One, all right. The other one,
Not so. All right.
yeah. Ezek's
I had-
not a nice
I
guy.
had to write down some parts of that, I will admit, because I would not have been able to flow in the moment.
I feel like I'm the friend in the group who always gets peer pressured. Like, I don't know about this, but everyone else is doing it, so all right.
You're the
Okay.
keyless.
Like, everyone else is drinking. Guess
Yeah.
I'll drink too.
That's right. Yeah. Man, you
Saul
and
freaking
Sticks.
peer pressure.
And I'm sure it doesn't need to be said, but yeah, for our breakfast, I ordered lots of
And Paul
You
Dara
ordered-
made a new friend tonight.
morning drinking.
I
Mm.
did.
Yeah, you were really nice to Arena.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that bit.
That
And
whole
you lost
thing.
the only thing that'll help you fight werewolves. Yay.
Hey, Arena's not exactly helpless.
Well, she stays behind and doesn't fight. So she's kind of helpless.
Have you asked her to fight yet?
We have.
No, we haven't.
We
We
did
asked
early
her
on, and she
brother
kept
to fight.
hiding.
We asked her brother to help fight.
Well, he won't be cock blocking her anymore, so yeah, there's that.
And now she's got like a silver sword.
She
So-
does.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm just saying.
Alright, well,
In fact,
good play.
what I was thinking about doing
Mhm.
is giving her a character sheet and stat blocks and everything and letting her like
If-
let her basically she can be another party member and you guys can level her stuff if you want.
That would be cool, and yeah, then you get sort of a character.
Oh, I
Yeah.
was thinking letting like one of y'all run it like Joe if she wants to
Oh. Or
Like,
if one of
y'all
us
can-
dies, essentially, then we can take over.
Just take turns.
Yeah,
I mean I would still get role play, priority over it, but
of course.
that way I don't have to do it, but you can use her in fights and stuff. 'cause
Yeah.
Nice.
I've been reading through like some of the chapters ahead, and I'm like, man, we might need a fifth person in here.
Hey,
course,
couldn't I ask Arena to have my axes silver lined?
Oh,
Uh,
to get
You'd probably ask a smith that. not-
No, I mean ask her to pay for it. She is a burgermaster's daughter.
Yeah, but she had to leave everything behind.
yeah,
'Cause she's
she,
not the
she didn't bring
current
that much money.
burgomaster's daughter, right?
She could use her
She was
powers?
a sister for a while.
Yeah.
She doesn't have power to do that.
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's a
Probably
little
not.
game breaky.
I know I'm teasing.
Yeah,
That is.
But
an
you know
interesting
what?
idea, though.
Good to ask. Always good to ask. So, man, I knew Strahd hit hard, but
And now
Yeah,
I
that
know
was-
Strahd hits hard.
That was a little interesting.
Well, it's kind of like real life. You don't pick fights with things that could actually kill you.
yeah,
See, that's where I get stuck with this character because on the one
Yeah.
hand,
That's the whole
he's
thing
a
he does.
shameless coward. On the other hand, he really hates vampires specifically.
Oh.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
now,
of course.
and
you're
now so do I.
right.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you guys feel about Strahd now?
Saul is ironically
Scared.
totally fine with him.
No change.
Not really a change.
Still hates the motherfucker.
All right.
I'm more wary though, because like before it was just like, we've killed all these monsters, we've successfully destroyed them, and then this guy shows up and I'm like, okay, someone to take seriously and be scared of.
But
Yeah.
I'm
Strahd's
probably
about-
going to attack a stick every time I hear his name.
Sure. We just need to get you a fetch stick. Something to throw down. on
I'm
the floor
kind of
unless you press the
interested
whistle.
in his interest in Irina, though. Not gonna lie,
Ooh.
I find that interesting.
But
Sure. I'll have to look, and you just remind me next time and see if she knows why he's interested in.
yeah,
Alright.
I feel
I'll
like she does.
Write that in
but
my
I'm not sure.
notebook.
Yeah, because I forget.
'Cause
Why
I feel like
is
in the original
Strahd
game, she might have.
in Irina? Sorry, I was holding the marker cap in my mouth.
I might be able to look it up now.
I won't. Oh, we lost somebody.
It was
we
me.
lost you.
I just closed the window to get my screen freed up because
Yeah.
so much stuff.
So many things.
Um,
Do I need to take care of anything?
So are we done?
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think so.